You're listening to the What the Wrestling Podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is.
Perfect.
AEW. Last night, AEW review about to come right back at you. Stop acting like I don't know, man. Check out my socials. Follow me. RJD, RJ699 on Twitter, RJD199 on Snapchat, with more social media coming soon. But most importantly, follow What the Wrestling on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Follow What the Wrestling on Spotify and Anchor. Follow What the Wrestling because you love wrestling. Let's get into it real quick. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. 'Tis I, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling, the show that brings you all things wrestling. I am here with the cat. Trust me, there's a cat here. You can't see him, but he's right here. Eventually, he's gonna get up and then put his tail and his ass in my face, and then you will all laugh at me. But I am here to talk about AEW. We had ourselves the AEW Dynamite Go Home show last night, and we're about to get into what happened. But before we do, hit the goddamn like button, people. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You guys already know you have the social media. Rewind or fast forward to the end. It will be up again. Thank y'all for all the love and support. Follow me, support the show, listen. Likes cost you nothing, baby. All right. Now, AEW, Go Home Show. Where do I begin? So, as we roll down the list here, my overall thoughts of the show and my overall thoughts on Full Gear. Coming up on Saturday, the 19th, at the Prudential Center in Jersey. I will not be in attendance, unfortunately, but we will be reviewing the show the next day, so we in there. We'll see what's going on the next day, and then we will rock out and tell you everything that happened. So, first things first. Actually, yeah. It's gonna be a fun Sunday. It's gonna be a fun weekend this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Let's down to Marco for the weekend, man. It's gonna be a good weekend this weekend for sure. For sure. My first thoughts: Full Gear. Full Gear is missing something, y'all. I don't know what it is, but between Brawl Out, the All Out nonsense, and Full Gear, there's been injuries. There's been people that have been suspended. There's the backstage nonsense. There's been plans switched up. It just seems like the build to Full Gear has not been very oozy. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
You activated my trap card.
But it hasn't been like the same. Like, it's like there's another gear that we could be getting to, but we're not quite at that gear. There's something missing, just like there was something missing in this show. This show should have been better, but it wasn't bad. But it's like, I have such a high standard for these AEW go home shows, and such a high standard for AEW because of how they've been presenting themselves over the past 3 years, that I just feel like it was a notch below, like just a notch, just a notch below. So what I would say is I am very much looking forward to Full Gear. I don't think it's going to be a bad show by any means. I think TK needs to shorten these bitches up just a little bit. These shows don't need to be 5-6 hours long at all. I think a nice 4-hour show, maybe 4.5. I think that's perfect. I think that's the sweet spot. 3.5, I think is too short because you only have 4 of these a year. So if you only got 4 per year, I think 4.5 hours is perfect. Get about 8-9 matches on there that we actually all care about, and I think we'll be good. But for some reason, I don't know if it's just this build is just, I don't know. I feel like there's just something missing. I don't know what it is, but that's just me.
Nope.
So, with that being said, we had ourselves a good Dynamite last night. Not like it was bad by any means. It was good. We started off with Claudio Castagnoli and Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. The end came where there was a Cesaro swing. I guess you could call it a Claudio swing now. There was a Claudio swing, about 1,500 rotations.
Stop it. Get some
Jericho
help.
tried to hit him with the bat, but he was onto him. He blocked it. Place, did the Aikido. He was onto him, blocked it, grabbed the bat, hit him with the Cesaro swing. Jericho had the freaking bat in his hand the whole time. Turned him up, had the bat, turned him, sharpshooter, TKO, tap from Jericho. Jericho tapped, which is like, whoa, he tapped. Ooh, that was shocking. So Jericho tapped, making Claudio look strong going into their championship match, which lets me believe that Claudio ain't winning that belt. But Claudio's been looking strong as hell. He's been looking every bit of like the Swiss Superman from WWE. He's been looking like a goddamn babyface monster killer ever since the past, month? So they got him looking strong going into the pay-per-view. Nothing wrong there. I love it. If you like it, I love it. Danielson, I think he's got a mean streak coming. Not mad at that. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Sammy Guevara is great as always. And I am looking forward to this championship match coming up soon. So, moving on. We had Anthony Bowens and Swerve Strickland. Next up, we had the debut of the music video by The Acclaimed, basically making fun of Swerve and Keith Lee. Funny video, not gonna lie, I laughed. The raps on TV were better than the raps in the video, but I understand it's different. It's not the same thing, so I'm not gonna get mad at that. It still made me chuckle, it still made me laugh. You got Swerve on the Swerve looking like on the couch next to Keith Lee, looking like it was funny. It was funny. So nothing wrong there. The match, even better. Story of the match was Swerve saying that Anthony Bowens' body always betrays him. He always gets hurt, and he messed up his shoulder in this match. Then he hit him with the JML driver for the win after twisting his shoulder. This was great. Bloody mouth. I guess he got kicked in the head, or kicked in the mouth rather. Bowens did. So this was a good match here. Nothing wrong here. Shout out to Swerve. Shout out to The Acclaimed. I fully expect Keith Lee to get turned on after they lose. And Swerve is going to be an excellent heel. Ain't going to be no turning back when he goes heel, because he's already a great heel. So this is going to be good. Can't wait. And when he turns on Keith Lee,
Surprise, motherfucker.
we will all rejoice at the heel. At the heel. Swerve Strickland. Daddy Ass attacked Swerve before the match, which got him promptly kicked out. Ref kicked him out.
Get the fuck out of here!
And that was all she wrote for him. But the snapback of the arm, that's going to play into whatever happens on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to this match. Good stuff here. We had Samoa Joe come out and talk his junk, talking to Tony Schiavone, saying, listen, everybody had a shocking betrayal.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And he's like, yo, listen, he basically said, listen, I'd rather strike first rather than be a victim, because you saying you want my title, you coming for all the titles, well then I'm going to choke you, I'm going to choke you out. And that was it. So this was good. This brought out Powerhouse, and then Wardlow came out spearing Joe from behind. And then they had a three-way brawl in which the whole, and I do mean all these goddamn AEW locker room people came out, and we had a funny stuff with the Dark Order too. The whole locker room came out, pulled everybody apart. Dark Order came out, and they were going to touch Wardlow, and they was like, yo, listen, you got it, bro. They was like,
nope,
I ain't messing with you, Wardlow. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. We ain't touching you. Go ahead. So then he ran out, and Wardlow did a huge dive over the top rope, which looked great. So this was awesome. Shout out to Wardlow. He looks like a goddamn beast. They all look like three big badass dudes. This match is going to be phenomenal. Can't wait to see it. Then we have my highlight of this entire night, besides the MJF stuff and the Britt Baker stuff, which we'll get into. This right here, I know a lot of people aren't fans of this style of wrestling, but you know what? I don't care. Don't care. Let me get rid of this. It's in my drink. Let's look at Final Fantasy VII Remake in the background. I don't care. I want to big up Darius, Dante, and AR Fox versus Death Triangle. These boys, these brothers right here went to work putting on a phenomenal match. Flip here, flip there, flip all over the goddamn place. So many things I could call. We had Darius and Phoenix going at it. We had Penta and Dante going at it. AR Fox and Pac going at it. The Bastard. I mean, let's start from the beginning. Shout out to Darius Martin. Darius Martin hurt himself, tore his ACL, essentially blew his goddamn knee out, came back, looked good in a battle royal. Shortly after that, got into a goddamn car accident in which he, admittedly, in an interview later on in the night, said that he fractured a lot of stuff. So he had a whole bunch of broken fucking bones. And this guy came back yet again, still looked good. Who knows all the work that he's been putting in behind the scenes, rehabbing and this, that, and the third. The stuff that we don't see for a guy to come back at a high level. Who knows how hard it was for him after blowing your knee, trusting your body to come back after a car accident. He looks great. Dante always looks great in the ring. Young brother, flying all over the place. He's got hops out the ass, which allows him to do a lot of the crazy stuff that we see him do, like backwards no look, jump onto the second rope, and then do a flip off of that. Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking?
Get some help.
And then we got AR Fox, who, admittedly, not gonna lie, had no idea who this guy was, but he's an indie legend. He grew up 10 minutes away from Bridgeport. And listen, if we know Bridgeport is the trap. The trap. Not all of Bridgeport, but listen, I've been to Bridgeport. Bridgeport is not an easy place. Not an easy place. But AR Fox comes in here. He did a kick flip off the rope, off the pole, onto Penta on the outside. They did a slingshot cutter. Jesus Christ, the amount of moves he did. I believe he did a 450 in this match. And after everything, they did take the loss. He got hit with the double kick power driver. After that, I see in an interview on Twitter that they offered this brother a goddamn contract. This is awesome. This reminds me of early on AEW when you had Cody doing open challenges versus Warhorse and Ricky Starks and Eddie Kingston and all of these people that challenged Cody, and Cody was just bringing in these indie guys, bringing them. That's one of the things that AEW did really well in the beginning when AEW first started, where they were bringing in all of this indie talent so they could showcase themselves on TV. And look at Ricky Starks, look at Eddie Kingston, all of the major programs these guys have been in. I'm forgetting somebody, because Darby Allin was already signed, but I know I'm forgetting people. Darby Allin, when he got the tie, all of these freshly squeezed. I remember him from the indies because I seen him in all over the place. So this is what I loved about one of the things I loved about AEW when they first started. Bringing in guys that I had no idea who the hell they were. And I'm just like, holy crap, this guy's awesome. I mean, he lost, but who gives a shit? Sign him. And then you see the next day or 2 days later, XXYY is all elite. This person is all elite. And then you're just sitting there like, great, good job. Shout out to AR Fox. If he finally, and I'll say this too, if there's been a lot of criticism about the AEW guys doing too much and they should save it for the pay-per-views, they don't got to go all out, no pun intended, they don't got to go all out and do all of these crazy ass spots. People are getting hurt. AEW has had the injury bug the past 7 or 8 months. This is different. This is a different opportunity. If you have an opportunity and you're AR Fox to finally get showcased on TV next to Dante and Darius, who are high flyers in their own right, and then you're fighting Death Triangle, who are all excellent professional wrestlers, you got to come with it, and you got to show up and show out. And not only did this brother show up and showed out, he, like Stephen A. Smith says, he showed up. He showed up. So, AR Fox, honestly, bro, congratulations. No confirmation on if he signed or not, but congratulations to that brother. He showed up. All his years of hard work, and who knows, they could be a freaking trio. That could be a trio right there. And maybe they can win the trios titles in a year if they get built up properly. Who knows? They look like an awesome team, all three of them. They look great together. That could be that's a trio right there. That could potentially get noticed down the line. Freaking awesome, man. I'm not going to hit the Don DeMarco no more. I'll just say, perfect. I love this. This was a match. All of these guys did crazy stuff. Like I said, Pac won with the... Oh, no, they hit the power driver and then Pac won with the Black Arrow. This was freaking fire to me. So, we also had the doctor. Dr. Britt Baker cut a crazy babyface promo talking about how she is new, and yes, she's new, and she's only been wrestling 3-4 years, whatever, but she is the heart and soul of AEW. She's done, Paige did, formerly Paige, Saraya did start the women's resolution, what am I talking about?
You stupid.
The women's revolution. But this was, but she's here for AEW, and she is taking the baton, and this is her house because she built this. And you know what? Shout out to Britt Baker for one hell of a babyface promo. Listen, we all criticized Britt Baker in the beginning. A lot of people criticized her, saying that, in the ring she wasn't bad, but she wasn't great. Britt Baker has come a long way. And I remember watching Britt Baker at All In. And I was like, damn, she's dope. It's like, I remember saying this to one of my friends, like, yo, Britt Baker's dope. It's just, If she just got a little bit better in the ring, she'd be fire. And then we heard her cut promos, and we were like, damn, she can talk. This is really good. And then she started putting on very good matches, having good matches after good match after good match. She started getting real good in the ring. And then we were like, yo, she needs the title. Then she got the title and had a great reign. And listen, Britt Baker, you just see the evolution of Britt Baker. And I can't lie. She's great. Britt Baker is great. Yeah, we know some people say she's getting the Charlotte Flair treatment. Okay, we get it. We get it. But there's no denying that Britt Baker's still good. And she's right in everything that she said. She's come a long way, but she is one of the people from day one came into this company and helped build this company to what it is. Shout out to her. There is no disputing that. And the only thing is, she came off like a total babyface here. And Saraya, we're not going to boo Saraya because she's medically cleared. She's been out of the ring for so long. We just want to... She was fire when she got hurt. She was going through addiction and turbulent, toxic relationships and everything, and tapes and all this other stuff. We've literally seen her grow from this girl that we all loved, and then she got the title in the Divas era and all of that. She was doing well, and then she got into all this turbulence, and then tapes came out about her, and then next thing you know, she's trying to battle addiction and all of this, and now she comes back to wrestling. We missed her for so long, and then she's out of wrestling again because her neck is messed up, and now we thinking it's over for her, and then next thing you know, she's seeing people come back that it was over for them, and now she's made this whole triumphant return, and the damn woman is only 30 years old. So like, literally the last 10 years have been so crazy. And that's why Britt Baker said, listen, I applaud you from getting through this, and you got through that, and you got through addiction, and I applaud you for that. I respect you for that. But this is my mother effing house. This is my ish right here. You ain't gonna just come in and take it from me. And now this makes me want to see this match even more, because when Saraya had her promo, she said, listen, I'm done talking about this. I don't want to talk about this no more. I'll see you on Saturday. These two ladies are making me care. If I don't know what Saraya can do or what she can't do. Obviously, I want her to be safe and do as much as she can. You don't have to go in there and be crazy to put on a good match. I mean, MJF, Jericho, and Cody, they all proved that. You don't have to go in there and do flippity flip shit to have a good match, to make people feel something. I am very much in anticipation for this match. I just want Saraya to be good. I want them to kill it. I want them to kill it on an emotional level. And I want them to have a kick-ass match. And I want Saraya to win. Not gonna lie. I want her to win just for the comeback story, you know? And I want her to come out. Her neck is all good, no problems. That's what I want. And these two promos really made me want to see this match even more. So Don DeMarco for these two. This is awesome, man. Shout out to both of these ladies. Britt Baker, one hell of a goddamn promo. We had Full Gear World Title Eliminator Tournament match. Bandito, freshly off his All Elite induction, versus Ethan Page, All Ego. This match was solid. Didn't go too crazy, didn't go too long. Bandito strong as hell. Ethan Page is strong as hell. This was great. This was great right here. So I can't wait to see what they bring out of Bandito. Shout out to him. He's been killing it. And you know what? It's about goddamn time they've been using Ethan Page, man. Ethan Page is one of those uncut. No, not uncut. That's the wrong word. Ethan Page is one of those undercover gems of AEW that they just don't use like they should. It's one of those toys in the closet that's a good toy. It's a fun toy, but sometimes you forget about that toy because it's buried under all the other toys. And Ethan Page is great. Babyface, heel, and I can't wait. Can't wait to see what they do with him. And shout out to Scorpio Sky. Is he still hurt? I haven't heard anything on Scorpio Sky in months. So If Scorpio Sky is hurt, hopefully he's getting well and getting all the time off he needs. Because every time I see Ethan Page, I'm like, where the hell is Scorpio Sky? We haven't seen nothing about him in forever. But shout out to All Ego. He won with the Ego's edge. This was great. Then we had Toni Storm and Anna Jay in the death spot of the night. I swear that when the ladies get the death spot, it's like that 9:30 slot. It's like the spot right before the main event. It's like, ugh. It's like, god damn, why do the ladies always get the death spot? They need to put the ladies on like earlier. Put the ladies on at 9 o'clock. That's probably what they should do. They should put them on at 9 o'clock. From what I think, anyway. So, Toni Storm versus the Bunny, but it wasn't the Bunny. It was Anna Jay. They had a solid match, and if I'm not mistaken, Toni Storm won by submission in the Texas Cloverleaf. Jamie Hayter then came out, stormed the ring, and she looked at her. They squared up against each other like, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. No, I'm better than you. No, I'm better than you. I almost hit the cat. See? And I just cut myself. That's crazy. So for me. But anyway, they squared up versus each other. And are you laying down or not? Come on, you gotta move. I told y'all there was a cat there. Look at him stretch. But anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah. So they squared up against each other, and that was all she wrote. So he's leaving. I guess he doesn't like wrestling anymore. But I look forward to Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter. I fully expect Toni. Well, let me wait for it. My predictions video is coming out tomorrow, so I'll just save it for tomorrow. And actually, it might come out tonight. I don't know. It depends on when I put it out. But we'll see what happens. Credit to Excalibur. Storm's running hip attack is now Sweet Cheeks music. And Toni Storm throwing her sweet cheeks into people. That hip attack is fierce, man. Jesus. It's like, I don't even know how you protect yourself from that. Like, one person who should never take that move, Saraya. Don't ever take the sweet cheek music. It's one of those moves that it's like, there's no good way to take that move. What's the chick's name in NXT? Not Sunray. What the fuck is her name? The chick that does the low double drop kick. The Japanese woman that does the low double drop kick. I'm sure somebody will remind me. When she does that low double drop kick where you're like this on the bottom rope and she just drop kicks you right in the jaw. It's like there's no way to take that at all. It's like, who's taking that? Who's taking that? So Jon Moxley and MJF. Moxley comes out. He's fired up. Cuts a promo. And unfortunately, in the middle of his promo, the Firm comes out. So the Firm comes out and beats up on Mox, but then here comes MJF to make the save. Oh, yeah! Beats up the Firm, clotheslines a couple of people, hits a couple of people in the nuts, pokes somebody in the eye, throws them out, and tells them, get out of here before he sticks his boot up their ass. And then he starts the promo off like the CM Punk Pike Bomb, which I was like, okay. Shots fired! They're shooting shots. He said, yeah, John, as you're sitting there, hopefully feeling as uncomfortable as you probably can be. Let me tell you something. I don't like you, John. I didn't come out here because I like you. I came out here because I don't want your fans or something of the sort, I'm paraphrasing, giving you excuses when I beat you. So this is how he started off the pipe bomb, because he said, as you lay there, John, hopefully in as much pain as possible, I just wanted to tell something. I want to tell you something like that. And he also said, you said that I wasn't the devil. And he's like, I want to reiterate, the greatest thing the devil ever did was convincing people that he doesn't exist.
How, Sway?
So I don't know if MJF is literally staying a babyface or if he's staying a heel. I don't know. And I love that. Oh, yeah. Because I don't want to know. I'm anxious to see what's going to happen. I fully expect him to win, but how is he going to win? He keeps saying, I don't need this Dynamite Diamond ring, right? Right, William? I don't need this Dynamite Diamond ring to beat you. I'm going to beat you. But he didn't say fair and square, but he says, I am going to beat you. And Mox came back on the mic, said, when I beat you on Sunday, wait, Saturday. He was like, when is this damn pay-per-view?
Stupid.
Oh, man. And I don't even do that in a disrespectful way. It's like, that's such a Jon Moxley thing to do. I can see Jon Moxley going, yeah, when's this shit? Saturday? I'm going to kick your ass on Saturday. Like, I can see Jon Moxley doing that. But he definitely did forget that the pay-per-view is not on Sunday. It's on Saturday. So it's like, oops. They had themselves a stare down after the promos, which were very good. Mox said, I am the best professional wrestler on planet Earth when he defined himself. He said, who exactly is MJF? He said he was handed his poker chip in the worst finish to a ladder match of all time. So, I mean, we'll see. MJF isn't challenging me. I am challenging MJF. Woo! Okay, we see you. We see you. So, MJF said, it is my time, and there is nothing anybody can do about it.
Respect my authority!
And I am looking forward to this main event. So, I mean, that was AEW, everybody. First things first, I am wholeheartedly looking forward to this. I'm doing my predictions video this week. It will probably be out tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. So, yeah, I'm probably going to put it out tomorrow, not tonight. My predictions video, I fully expect Full Gear to be a good show. I don't think we're going to get any crazy surprises, but I do think the surprises we will get, will be more of who's going heel, or, oh, that was a swerve, or we're not going to get any surprises like somebody signed, but we're going to get some surprises. I think a lot of stuff is predictable, but predictable is not bad. I don't mind predictable. So we will see what happens. I am fully invested and fully looking forward to seeing what happens. So that's our AEW Dynamite review, everybody. Tomorrow we will be talking about the news, and we will be talking about the predictions video for Full Gear. I'll see if I can get Isaac on. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. That's a very busy brother, because, you know, we always do the pay-per-views together. But if I don't, shout out to him. It'll be just me with the predictions. So with that being said, check out my socials one more time. As for me, I'm out of here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Everybody be safe out there. Winter is coming. So everybody be safe. Enjoy the day. I will holler at you guys tomorrow. RJD, What the Wrestling? I am out. Peace.
Dom DeMarco.